I'm sure you've heard the phrase, there's never been a better time to be a Toys R Us kid. And I just want to add, there's never been a better time to be a Toys R Us kid working in the world of our zone. Today, we are going to briefly discuss Nintendo's major releases this year. The Nintendo GameCube, scheduled for a November 5th launch at a super retail price of $199.99. Nintendo anticipates supplying the US market with 2 million units for the holiday season. At last week's E3 show, GameCube stole the headlines with its innovative, compact design console specifically targeting the true game enthusiast. GameCube software will have some of the most compelling content targeting Toys R Us core customer, children 8 to 14. And last but not least, we have the first of our major platform releases this year with Game Boy Advance. Available in-store on June 13th. Did you know that there have been over 120 million Game Boys sold since the birth of Game Boy? That is more than any other system in the gaming category. Portable handheld systems account for more than 25% of all the total systems sold today. Game Boy Advance is the next level of portable gaming that promises to deliver the ultimate experience in handheld gaming. Nintendo will be launching over 7 million units between June 10th and the holiday season. Toys R Us will kick off the Game Boy Advance launch with almost 200,000 units. In addition, there will be over 25 accessory options for the Game Boy Advance, such as the Worm Light, the Power Cradle Station, the all-new lighted Game Shield, and the multiplayer link cable and AC adapter from Nintendo. A complete lineup of new carrying cases specifically designed for Game Boy Advance. And remember, Game Boy Color accessories do not work with Game Boy Advance. A great opportunity for add-on sales.
The next generation is here. Get the ultimate in handheld gaming. Get Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance has a 32-bit CPU, a screen that is 50% larger, 6 times the memory, and 17 times the clock speed of its predecessor. Bring on 32,000 simultaneous colors, PCM stereo sound, 4-player multiplay capability that runs 15 hours on 2 AA batteries. You have another king in the legendary line. Great system with great new games. Plus, the Game Boy Advance remains backwardly compatible, so you can play all the great games gamers have gathered over the years.
Now that you've learned a little bit about the eye-in magic of informing guests about the product features and benefits, let's see the rest of magic put into action.
Hi, how can I help you today?
Hi, I'm here to pick up my son's Game Boy Advance system.
Great. How many units did you reserve?
Just one.
Okay. And what games did you reserve?
Well, none. I thought that he could play the games he had on this new unit.
Oh, absolutely. But take a look at how cool these new games are. The enhanced color, the graphics, it's all just so improved.
You know what? Thanks anyway. I'm going to let him use his old games still for a while.
No problem. Just so you know, the Game Boy Advance accessories are not backwards compatible, so any accessories he currently has will not work on this system.
Really? Why not?
Well, just as the technology has improved, so have the accessories. The Worm Light, for example, now has a pass-through feature allowing you to use the link cable at the same time, which was not available on the current system.
So I guess I really better get the new ones then.
Yeah, which accessories does your son have now?
Okay, he has that Worm Light and the Game Link, I think that's what it's called.
Okay, well, we've got them both in stock. Here you go.
Excellent. Oh, thank you so much.
Do you want to hear about any of our other accessories?
You know what? I'm really in a hurry. I have to run.
Okay, great. Follow me. I'll ring you right up.
Okay, thank you so much for showing me the new accessories. He really would have been disappointed.
Oh, sure. You're welcome. Thanks for visiting us at Toys R Us today.
Okay.
Hi. How can I help you today?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm here to pick up my son's Game Boy Advance system.
Okay, how many units did you reserve?
We've got just one.
Okay, great. You know, we still have some extra units available. Maybe you have a friend that's looking for one?
No, I don't think so, but thank you.
Not a problem. I just wanted you to know we've got some in stock in case you wanted to add another unit to the family or if you have a friend that wants to get in on the fun.
Okay.
Have you seen the new units?
No. Do you have one?
I have one right here.
Oh, let me see it.
There it is, the
Oh,
Game
wow.
Boy Advance.
Wow.
And does your son like to compete against his friends?
Does he? That's all he ever talks about.
Just so you know, the Game Boy Advance accessories are not backwards compatible, so any accessories he currently has will not work on this system.
Really? Why not?
Well, just as the technology has improved, so have the accessories. The worm light, for example, now has a pass-through feature allowing you to use the link cable at the same time, which was not available on the current system.
So I guess I really better get the new ones then.
Yeah, which accessories does your son have now?
He has a worm light.
Okay.
And I think a cable link. I think that's it.
Okay, great. Well, we have them both in stock. And what games did you reserve?
None. I thought that he could play the games he had on this new unit.
Absolutely, but take a look at how cool some of these new games are.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, the enhanced color, the graphics, and the action, it's all so improved. What types of games do you and your son like to play?
Mostly sports, and he loves any kind of race game.
Great. He's going to be so happy with the graphic quality and action in these new games.
Okay.
For example, this game,
Yeah?
love this game, the F-Zero Maximum. It's rated E for everyone, so it's a great family game as well. It's an arcade-style racing game that operates on a futuristic track.
Wow. You know, I don't really know.
Well, it's really cool. For $29.99, it's a super game with really vivid graphics and colors.
It is his birthday coming up. Okay, I'm getting it.
Great. If you're going to get the game,
Yeah?
the buyer's guide is great. This will help your son have confidence in mastering this game. Make sure he looks at it. There are lots of great playing tips in here that I'm sure he'll be really interested in. And he can learn all sorts of different ways to win the race, giving him more challenges, so he'll also want to play the game longer, making it a better value.
You're right. He will definitely love that.
Great.
Thanks. Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you? Is there like a volume control? You know, he plays this in the car a lot and it gets a little...
And now I've got just what you need.
Okay.
Listen, these earphones keep everybody happy. They're the bud type, so they're very discreet and extremely hip looking.
Okay.
And they're only $9.99 as well. And you know, if he plays a lot, you really should start thinking about an AC or car adapter.
That sounds a little expensive.
Well, listen to this. If you're doubtful about the value of an adapter, look at it this way. 180 hours of play will cost roughly $23 in batteries. Now, at that rate, you'll have the $19.99 paid off in no time. In addition, you save time because you won't be making all those trips to the store to get more batteries. Well, would you like to get the AC adapter and the car adapter?
I don't know. Let me think about that.
Sure, no problem. Where does he play with his Game Boy the most?
In the car, to and from school, on trips.
Well, then it might make more sense to just get the adapter for the car and then use batteries while at home.
Actually, that does sound good. Yeah. Okay, I will.
Okay.
I'll take a car adapter and then some batteries when he's doing it at home. Okay.
Great, great. Now you have some great items to enhance the Game Boy Advance. Are you interested in learning on how to protect your investment?
I don't know what you mean.
This carrying case I've got on. Keep the
Oh.
unit protected. It's made from very durable nylon. You know, better yet, having the carrying case keeps all the parts in one place.
Right.
I can't tell you the number of times I get parents coming in here with stories about parts getting lost. It's a great investment. And it comes in a variety of colors. Which ones do you think
Well,
he
do
would
you have
like?
it in black?
We do.
That's his favorite.
Okay, great. Well, what else can I help you find?
You know, nothing. I think I have it all. This
Great.
is great.
Well, I'll meet you up at the register with your system, your carrying case, and some batteries. And next time you're here, please make sure to stop in and tell me how your son likes F-Zero Maximum. I'll be curious to know if he likes it as much as I do.
Oh, Scott, thanks for all your help.
Thanks for shopping with us at
Okay.
Toys R Us today. It was a real pleasure to meet you. Come
Thanks.
back and visit us soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
We just saw a fantastic example of a world leader using the magic of selling to assist our guests. Now it's up to you to make what we just saw a reality in every Toys R Us location on June 13th, when Game Boy Advance is released. This marks the start of the most powerful lineup of video games ever launched in a single year. Advanced is a wonderful platform for Toys R Us to showcase our selling and service skills. But let's face it, we can easily sell thousands of Game Boy Advance systems. That isn't difficult given the excitement surrounding its release. The problem is the profit margins are razor thin, not unlike most other hardware systems. We only make $7 on every unit sold. The challenge is to sell thousands of games and accessories with the hardware. That's where the profitability lies. Our goal is to sell 2 pieces of software and 2 accessories with every hardware unit. Remember, the accessories our guests already own for traditional Game Boy are not compatible with Advance, so they really need the new accessories. Let me show you how you can take a hardware sale with $7 profit and convert it to $33. As you can see, by selling 2 pieces of software, you add on $14 in profit to the sale, and another $12 with the accessories. That's your challenge, to add 4 or 5 times the hardware profit margin by selling software and accessories with each and every Game Boy Advance. Most importantly, when you sell games and accessories, everybody wins. Our guests will be delighted because you've enhanced the play value of the new system, and at the same time, your store is more profitable. You've really made the trip to Toys R Us a productive one. So get ready. The countdown to June 13th has begun.